realestate.org. Why don't they say aloha, guys and gals? It's always, hey guys, guys. What about the gals? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric West, coming to you live from the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. And today we're going to tackle the age-old question: what's better, Lahaina or Kihei? But this is not just about my opinion, my top pros and cons. This is all about you. So in the comment section, do me a solid. Give me your vote. What's your vote? Is it Kihei? Is it Lahaina? Why? Now, don't get me wrong. At this point, we're definitely splitting hairs. There's no question, right? There's no question. It's like, what's better, Maui or Kauai? I mean, they're both amazing, right? Now, if we were to go, what's better, Maui or Fort Lauderdale? Totally different question. Maui versus Austin, Maui versus LA. But when you're talking about Lahaina versus Kihei, you are splitting a hair, literally. But it's an important hair that needs to be split and fleshed out. So in the comments, let me know. And the miter birds are going off today. Let me know what's your opinion. Now, obviously, my last name is West. I'm a little partial to the west side. I do live on the west side, but I am in Kihei all the time, right? South Kihei, Wailea, McKenna, North Kihei, Ma'alaya, which is technically Wailuku, but it is on what we call the other side. When you live in Lahaina, everything else is on the other side. So my number one pro for the west side, for Lahaina, to me it's like a big giant gated community, right? It's hard to get to. Now a lot of people don't like that, right? It could be also a con. It's difficult. There's this pali, which is the highway on the cliffs, the cliff trail, the pali, P-A-L-I. There's no cell phone coverage unless you have a Starlink mini, but you know, it's like a big giant gated community. I go so far as to say that Hawaii is like a big giant gated community. It's hard for people to get here, the riffraff, the weirdos. You know what I'm talking about. So just living in a place that's hard to get to me, is a good thing. And the west side is even harder to get to. So I like that, but some people would say that's a negative. I understand. In the comments, let me know, is that one of your pros or is it one of your cons? Let's talk beaches. Kihei, in my humble opinion, has got better access to more beaches. The entire South Kihei Road, Sugar Beach, all the way up and down, there's beaches everywhere. You just park your car and boom, you're on a beach. Now the west side has got beaches, don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking Kihei has got it for beaches. Now, as far as ocean quality, better waves in Lahaina, better snorkeling because we have the 7 sacred coves, right? Honokiana Cove, Napili Bay, Kapalua Bay, Honokahau, Honolua. I could go on, but I'll stop at 7. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Slaughterhouse, which I don't know the official Hawaiian name for that. And then you have got DT Fleming. So we've got these really special bays which offer really good water activities, deep sandy areas for swimming, nice coral reefs for diving, and surf breaks galore. The south side is okay for surfing. You've got the cove, and once or twice or 3 times, if you're lucky, a year, the south swells will break and you'll have some of the best surfing, I think, but it's not that consistent. So if you want consistent waves, Lahaina takes it, in my humble opinion. Again, this video is not about my opinion, it's about giving you a format to express your opinion, because I know you probably have one. So whether you're coming here on vacation or you're thinking about buying a second home, living here full-time or part-time, these are all relevant questions. But again, it's all about splitting hairs because they're both amazing. Oceanfront homes, by the way. You've got more oceanfront homes in McKenna area than you do in, I think, the west side. I think McKenna offers more oceanfront homes. Now they cost like a ridiculous fortune, but there are more oceanfront homes, I think, on the west. But where does Lahaina win? More oceanfront condominiums, right? Most of the condos in Kihei are on the Mauka or mountain side of South Kihei Road. There's a few on the ocean side, but not many. Whereas in Lahaina, most of them are right on the water. So if you like staying right on the water, you want that quick access, Lahaina's got you. Lahaina's got you covered with more oceanfront. But anyway, where am I at today? Real quick, I say, by the way, if you enjoy this video, please do me a solid. Just give it a quick shaka, a share, a subscribe, a subscribe. Shadow ban has kind of been real. YouTube kind of trying to kill off the channel, which is okay. Doesn't bother me because I know what I have. I have the most aloha infused audience on planet Earth. You guys will never let me down. So thank you so much for keeping the dream alive. And do me a favor and share this video, because where I'm at right now, I'm going to show you this house real quick. I'm actually in Kihei. That's what's got me thinking about it, top of mind. I'm here in Keawakapu Views neighborhood, one of the best neighborhoods I think you're going to find in all of Kihei. And this home, I just put it on the market, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. And I want to show it to you just really quickly. Then I have to get back to work. We're staging. Lisa's staging a full house in Maui. It's going to be an awesome showing. Yeah, we're going to have some awesome showings. It's going to be an awesome offering, is what I meant to say. So we're doing that. We just finished the ridge stage and remodel, essentially, partial remodel, and that's about to hit the market. So we've been staying super busy. But if you're just joining right now, thank you so much. In the comments, please let me know. Kihei versus Lahaina, who wins, why, what are the pros, what are the cons, and we're splitting hairs. And hope you guys had a wonderful, happy Easter weekend. Let's check it out real quick. Okay, let's go. By the way, this is one of the things that makes Maui, Hawaii so special, is its never-ending summer. That's right. It doesn't matter. Right now it could be July 4th, it could be December 5th. It's all the same. Now look at this beautiful home we have right here. 182 Ponana. Oh man. So you could park your super sweet cars right there, have that sort of that see-through garage, so you better keep a nice neat garage. Tesla charger right over here, if you're a Tesla person, and a Tesla power wall right here. And it has some 18 panels of photovoltaic right there. So you can basically just live off of that beautiful never-ending summer sun. Notice the beautiful royal palms, and you have nice wall around the property for maximum privacy. Let's pop in real quick and take a look around, shall we? Are we cool with this? A quick tour in a South Kihei home while you come up with your positive, negative, pro-con list for Kihei versus Lahaina. First thing you'll notice, all one floor living. This home, it lives so easy. It's so, I mean, just super high ceilings, number one, 11 footers with recessed, nice flooring, very wide hallway. We've got 3 bedrooms total. These two have their own little ensuite closet. Not an walk-in closet, not ensuite closet. They're not ensuite because they both share this bathroom right here. A walk-in closet, an ensuite closet. Hey man, could be a new thing, right? If they can make us say primary now instead of master, we can make them say ensuite closet instead of ensuite walk-in, whatever. Again, just a really quick home tour, guys. But this, if you want to see all the details, it's under keawakapuview.com. I'll put a link in the description, of course. And Keawakapu is one of the nicest beaches in all of Hawaii. It's just right down the street. And that's why they call this neighborhood Keawakapu Views. It sounds a lot harder than it is. It's Keawa, K-E-A-W-A. Remember, a W is a V, Keawa. And then K-A-P-U, Keawa, Kapu, Kapu. It's a great beach, man. Okay, look at this beautiful subway backsplash tile. Oh, man. This is a 2018 built home, by the way. So it's relatively new. For Maui, that's almost practically new construction. And you probably don't want to build a home today because it'll take you at least 4 years with permitting and everything. Has some nice built-in refrigerator there, built-in freezer right there. Oh, man. Got your Vitamix over here. This is the best juicer money can buy right there. I've got one of those. Nama. Obviously has a regular refrigerator as well. Nice gourmet kitchen, beautiful wood center island. Gas stove, 4-burner. But just central AC. You've got built-in speakers. I'm just telling you, this home just lives perfect. Formal dining area when you're having those little parties. You have the utility sink and laundry facility. When you walk in, the light comes on, right? Boom. Pretty cool. And then I'll take you into the the primary. But in the comments, let me know, besides the pros and cons of Lahaina versus Kihei, what are your thoughts on this home? And we're going to get to the backyard in here just a moment because you'll see it is just the best way to stay in shape, in my opinion. Always be jumping in the water. Here's a beautiful primary bathroom. And a nice commode right around the corner. And a very nice large walk-in closet right there. Yes, ah. But one of the reasons my clients actually bought this home. And what they really loved was being able to wake up in the morning and just splash down and do some beautiful laps. And then after a long day at the beach or playing pickleball or whatever you're into, relaxing in the hot tub, but to have a full 45-foot lap pool is really nice. Sort of like your little outdoor spa. I would probably add a cold plunge, and that would just, whoa, I need to add a new gimbal after I add the cold plunge, of course. And then here's your side yard. There's another half bath right over there, and of course an outdoor shower. See if I can get this gimbal to kick on again. Oh man, my apologies. Technical difficulties are the one thing you can always count on if you're doing a YouTube live. It absolutely never fails. Okay, there we go. All right. But look at this beautiful bank of royal palms coming all the way down. It's just a perfectly coiffed property, man. And the neighbors in this neighborhood, from what I've heard from my sellers, they say it's just absolutely one of the nicest groups of people you'll ever find. They actually don't want to sell and move, but they sort of have to because they have a better chapter coming up in their life. I won't go into all the gory details, but they really don't want to leave the neighborhood. They really don't want to sell, but they just have no choice. So that's a good thing. So have you had time yet to think about Kihei versus Lahaina? Because I'm telling you, it's as old as time. This particular subject matter, it really is. It's hotly debated on this island. You're a Kihei person, you're a Lahaina person, I don't know. What makes the difference? What are the pros and cons? All right, let me just give you a couple more, just for fun, while I'm thinking about it. And if you wouldn't mind, hit me in the comments with your personal take on what it is you think the pros and cons would be. All right, here we go. Here we go. No, it's not, unfortunately. But we'd love to set up a showing if you like.
Well, we're only going to be here this week.
Okay, all right, I can get you in real quick. Let me just double check with the owners and make sure it's okay. Can you give me 5 minutes? Yeah, just give me 5 minutes and I'll check.
No problem.
Okay. I just want to say yes without checking with the owners because they actually just did a showing, and I just want to, don't want to assume they could be right down the street. So anyway, business calls. Do me a favor. Thumb, shaka, share, subscribe, and let me know, seriously, from the bottom of your heart. Is it Kihei? Is it Lahaina? Are we going to sell this property today? I think so. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Until next time, Eric West, back to work.